Good morning, everyone. I'm expecting I'm live. How's everyone doing? Good morning, Franco, if you're back from your cup of tea. Good morning, MT, if you're on your Wi-Fi, your work Wi-Fi, I'm assuming. Morning. Might end up as a short stream. We'll see. I just had to fend off a nosebleed right before this, like 2 seconds before. So if I run away, it's your job to tell everyone. Just dealing with that. Also, there is some bad news. I don't really know how much of this is privileged info, but oh yeah, I'm good. But there's some bad news. My program at the college, the one I built from the ground up, and the one I worked every summer since, is now canceled. So that's great. So it's bad news and it's good news, I guess. The bad news is I'm out of work this summer. Good news is I guess I get to hang out with you guys a lot more. So yeah, program's canceled. That's okay. It was only like I don't know, a third or half my yearly income. That's it. I just can't catch a break, my friends. It is what it is. Just need PCBWay to cancel me, and then I'll be all set. I'll be able to join the unemployment. It is what it is. A little bit demotivating, but you know, I've been procrastinating working on my automotive channel, Dan Fixes Cars. I may have to put some emphasis on that. Ooh, nice. Let us know what you got. Probably today, for obvious reasons, I'll be working on some PCBWay projects, so I'll be doing some KiCad. I'd really like to get the manual loads, the analog loads, made. I was thinking 3 PCBs, 1 series, 4 bulbs in series, 1 4 bulbs in parallel, and then another 1, 2 series, 2 parallel. I think I should cover pretty much all eventualities. But the problem is, like, these kinds of things, you really need a higher voltage load in order to get like 3 amps at whatever volts to get its proper current out. Which is something I don't have, and those like high current resistors are expensive for whatever reason. Oh, we can also have some fun, because remember this guy? Well, when I was cleaning up, I found another one, and I've got 2 more somewhere. So we can charge these guys up and see if we can fry some wires or something. So we can either have these are 2.7 volts, 400 farads. We can either have them in series and have 5 volts, or we can have them in parallel. But yeah, these should be pretty interesting to play with. I would like to make a PCB for this to mess with it, but I don't think they're good to be soldered like in and out, in and out. They're already salvaged, like when I bought them on eBay a long time ago. That won't focus. Focus. What if I put my hand? It's got texture. There we go. Aha, tricked it. Focus. Anyways. Oh, nice. I love deliveries. Speaking of deliveries, my Voron kit, let me just, you guys won't be on screen because obviously I'm going to be looking at my shipment info. But the Voron kit I ordered has not moved yet, which is suspect. Track order. Yeah, it's still sitting on label created. AliExpress is saying it's going to there's not even an ETA. March 12 ETA. It is now the 6th. It hasn't moved from China. Actually, it hasn't been received in China either. So we'll see. Maybe they have to print all the parts out. Kind of regretting the Voron kit a little bit, but it is what it is. Regretting it because of the lack of income. Oh, dang nabbit. You know, sometimes I wish I would have just stayed a full-time mechanic, not have ambitions to go teach or anything, because my life would have been a lot simpler. Maybe not as fulfilling, definitely more frustrating, but 100% a lot simpler. There we go. All right. What is this? No idea. Speaking of shipping, I had 4 truck tires delivered overnight to your door for a total of $600. Nice. Where'd you get them? Tire Rack? We have a similar retailer here, and yeah, they delivered my wife's tires. It's for a small car, 185 65 15, I think, or 185 60 15, and it was like $400 Canadian, 400 and some, probably $400. Yeah, definitely truck tires. What kind of truck do you drive, Mr. MT? I don't like calling you MT. It feels like I'm saying empty, and like it's referring to your brain or something. Goodyear tires? Yeah. Oh, I definitely bought my wife off-brand tires. Because winter tires, the deal with winter tires is that sort of like the best summer tires are still, or all seasons. All seasons are a misnomer. They're not really all seasons. Here in Canada, they're summer tires. But anyways, the best all seasons are worse than the worst winter tires in winter. Oh, I did this. We're going to need to test some test gear very shortly, so I made myself some banana leads. Also, I custom made these leads because my power supply from Unity is going to go up on the top shelf here. And that means I need a way to bring wires to the bench. And so these are 3 feet long. They're quite long, actually. But the plan is, there, if I hold them up, yeah, there'll be plenty of space. The plan is I might get like a distribution board to put down here, so I can feed. You know, I can use some really thick wire from my power supply down to my distribution board here, and then out here I can use that. So now I'll have these 2 sort of switching power supplies. These guys here, 1 and 2. This one stopped acting up, so I'm going to shove it back in its case now. There we go. So I got these 2 guys for switching power supplies and high current stuff, and then I'll have the Unity for the more sensitive stuff, which is going to be awesome when I take a look at op amps pretty shortly, which is also going to be nice. So I got 2 sets of these. These I made with 18 gauge wire. Just going to wipe them over a bit. Oh yeah, fair enough. These are made with 18 gauge wire. I don't like these ends. The ends with the cage. Come on. Seems like the back of my hand works better because of the texture. Ah. See that cage? Stop. Finds like the one spot where there's grid. Stop it, you stupid. Make videos, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Focus. Give me more creases in my hand to focus on. It works really well with the back of my hand. But anyways, this cage style is not a style. Oh, you know what? Here. Ta-da! So yeah, this cage style is not what I like because this cage rotates. See how it's like loose? And unless you have a really strong banana jack, it's really hard for this cage to like be squeezed. So I tend to prefer do I have any up here? Don't seem to. I tend to prefer the one with the leaves. There's like 4 leaves. I might have some over here. Hang on a second. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay. Okay. So here is the cage style. Okay, with that relatively loose cage, which you really need a lot of pressure to push in, versus this leaf style. So the whole thing is the leaf. Now, I understand this is a little bit lower current, but some multimeters, they have the banana jack is like a piece of sheet metal like this. And it's literally like either 2 halves and stuck together or like one folded piece like this. And these ones with the cage have a tendency to open them up. And so they don't have enough, doesn't have enough pressure. So I typically make my leads with these, the leafed ones. But as you can see, I'm running low on the leafed ones compared to these guys. And this stuff, the ones with this rubber sort of grommet, I got from AliExpress on a like a choice deal. So I figured these won't be wasted. So I made, you know, two reds, 2 blacks. and I will probably make some more, but probably thicker wire. This is 18 gauge. I'll probably do 12 gauge. So I'll have a set of heavy duty ones, medium duty ones, and then yeah, we're going to deal with the rest as it comes. I definitely do need to make wire organization though. And of course, I also have I have higher quality ones, but my issue is my higher quality ones, I don't have like sleeves for them. Where? Oh, here. Because in here, so I have these guys. These are just the pins. They have gold plating on them, but again, kind of hard to press in, and they don't have, the metal isn't long enough to really have a nice sleeve over it, because these are meant to just be soldered onto wire and heat shrunk. So yeah, difficult. But yeah, I have a whole bunch of connectors. And I did order, or maybe I didn't order, but I have in my cart the XT60s that, you know, solder in like that. So that's neat. Oh look, there was a time where I was going to solder up some RF stuff. They look nice. That's good. Got these 3.5mm bananas too. This is from my RC car days, which I should be going back to since I have a giant shell for the snowspeeder now. Oh, you know, the things we would do. I guess I have lots of time now. I think I'm not getting a contract this year, the rest of the year at all. I'm done at the college. Which is, I don't know, sad to think of. I guess I need to focus up on things here to make better videos, to get more recognition and get more sponsors, probably. Yeah, it is what it is. Make cool stuff, put it on the internet. That's the deal. So this is the part where I don't know if it's privileged information, but I really don't care that much. It's actually not the college. It's our provincial government here. Mr. Douglas Ford, who basically is a shit show because last election almost no one showed up because they were so lackluster. But I didn't vote for him. But it turns out that from the 3-party choices there was, he got slightly more votes. He got in, and he's gutting the education system like he gutted the healthcare system. So it's really not surprising. So it's not my college, it's all of the colleges in Ontario. The type of program that I had built is now non-existent in any college. They even though it was a key program to get people into auto mechanics, we took my program, basically it took anybody, literally anybody who had 0 skills, and gave them the skills they needed to be successful in a shop. So we took people who didn't even know how to hold a hammer, and in 12 weeks or so, it depends. Every year, my program got cut a couple of weeks, but the first thing was in 18 weeks, they were ready to be working on cars in a shop. So we took them from zero to there. Some of my students were collecting stupid focus. Some of my students were collecting unemployment. Here, I'm going to stop it. Focus hunting. So yeah, some of my students were collecting unemployment before, and we got them to a point, like in 18 weeks, into full-blown tax-paying citizens. Let's see, probably like there. Apply. Okay. Our partners, we had a whole bunch of garages around Ottawa who we got them, like we asked them to take in our students. Well, as it turns out, they didn't have, like, nobody enters the trade naturally anymore. So they had nobody, no labor, nobody to pick from. So they needed programs like ours to get them fresh blood through the door. And they were happy about it because they were well trained, ready to work. They understood the culture that needed to be understood. But yeah, it's not happening anymore. Budget cuts. You know, who needs more workers in an industry that hasn't been able to recruit naturally for the last 10 years? You know, cheers to you, government. But that's fine. It is what it is. I'm gonna stop complaining about it because I'm gonna say stuff I regret. So I will be right back. Gonna make myself another coffee. I'm back. Yeah, Franco, I mean, they don't care. It's that simple, right? It's easy to devoid yourself of these decisions when you're making 100. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see how much the Ontario Premier's salary. So, wow. Oh yeah. It's because I wasn't I wasn't here yet. So just for fun, in a time where everybody is struggling, the Ontario Premier who makes these decisions, he makes 208,000 Canadian dollars per year. $208,000 per year, and that's not counting all the kickbacks he gets from his developer buddies. Oh, I shouldn't have looked that up. That's more frustrating. $208,000 per year. Must be nice. That was a mistake to look up. Now I'm more frustrated. Oh well, what can you do? What can you do when you live in a shoe? Nothing. All right. Let me look at whatever. I'm not getting into it. Let me look at my my Google Docs that I have for my video ideas. Let's see if there's something we can. No. No. Nope. Nope. What the? Oh yeah. Sorry, you guys can't see this because this is my private document of ideas. Okay. Wow, my turntable project's in there twice. I really want to finish it. Interesting. Nope. Nothing that I feel like working on. So we'll do some KiCad here. I have the new KiCad 8. Let's see if I can swap you in. Screen. So yeah, this is KiCad 8. This is actually all there is to it. I just need to select the right footprints, basically, and then we're good to go. Let me just make sure here. Did I order the XT60s? No, I did order the battery tester. Can you guys hear that? The wife making a smoothie. Video on that new. Oh yeah, no. Well, I'll put it in the docs framework. The video is actually half made. You know what? I'll be honest. I have really not been doing the editing work that I should be doing. Plus, I lost the ZMR GPS thing. I lost it. So I went to go take a video of it walking around outside because it works. I actually, oh, idiot. I put it back away. You stupid. Okay, I got it. So I got to take video of that because we fixed it. And then I can make a video of the testing of this thing. So I'm going to leave it out so I remember. Yeah, everyone, subscribe, share, hit like, live chat, all that goodness. So this summer, I'm going to be spending more time on the water, but that also means probably more time streaming with you guys. Okay, so how do I put all my footprints in? No, not loading the footprints, not. So this is a new version of KiCad, version 8. And last time is there custom? No, no customs. Is there uncategorized parts? No. I really wish they would import my libraries, but I guess I can do that. How do I do that? Symbol libraries. Okay. Add existing library to table. I don't remember which one of these is footprints. What do I need? .lib. Open. Does that work? Okay. Okay, preferences, footprint libraries. Add existing. Has to be folders. All these guys, select folder. Okay. So I should have access to my footprints now. So I go footprint editor. Okay. Do I have like why won't you show? Okay. So I have some stuff. Oh, yeah, I do. Breaker holder. Okay. We got it. So if I open this, I can switch this around to be the same. And then I could save as. Okay, this is what we're doing. All right. So I'm not sure if I like the fact that these aren't connected. If I edit, rounded rectangle, pad number 1. So I need to make a pad for the light bulbs. That's what I'm getting at. Sorry if I'm scatterbrained. Hole shape circular is fine. Okay. Edit, rounded rectangle. Okay. I want to stretch these so that they're the same, like, yeah, like that. I want them to actually touch. Because I want this to be one pad, because to make a wire to go underneath doesn't make sense to me. Let's see. Edit. On X. if we add X, if we go like 5 on X, and then 5 on X, need to be bigger. 5.2, let's go 5.1, and 5.1. So that's the deal. I want them physically touching. I don't know if KiCad is going to freak out that they're touching, but we'll see. These are grouped, ungroup, grouping, ungroup, edit, 5.2, rounded rectangle, okay, edit, 5.2, whoops, 5.2, and rounded rectangle. There we go. Okay, so that's perfect. This is what I want. Now I can group these. Grouping, group, grouping, group. Okay, now we need to measure the distance center to center on the on an actual bulb. How come these look different? Edit, grouping, ungroup. 5.1, what did I make these? 5.2? Grouping, ungroup. 5.2. 5.2, okay. 5.2. 5.2. There we go. All right, now they're the same. All right, now let's measure. So we have bulbs. These guys. We want to measure the center to center distance between these two pins. Where are my vernier clippers? Searching. Searching. Oh, there they are. Okay, so if I subtract this, so one pin is, here you can barely see, 0.86. If I zero that and go outside measurements, then it's actually going to be half a pin to half a pin. So we're looking at 11.75 millimeters apart. 11.75 millimeters apart. Back to the screen. All right, so now if we take these two, we group them. Group items, these two. We group them, group items. So if I take this and I rotate it, take this and I rotate. Okay, now just need to make sure that they are sitting in 11.75 by 2. I think you can do math inputs. Hold on a second. Let's ungroup. It's position X. So 11 0.75 divided by 2. Okay, oops, I didn't want to do enter. And then you just put a negative symbol there. Okay, so now actually the, what is it? Edit. So that's my x value for here. There we go. And then this one, I can regroup those. These guys ungroup. Then we go, oops, edit. And then it's this, but without the negative. Edit. This without the negative. There we go. And now we just delete these guys here. And then we need to make a centered circle the size of the circle we have on the bulb. Okay, so, oh, actually, it's got the notch over on one side, so we need to make the circle based on this. Let's see if we can line it up. Oh, we need to zero it. 0. Okay, so it's a 34 millimeter circle. So let's do the 34 millimeter circle. Let's go back to the screen. Circle. Edit. Circle properties, radius. Did I say 34? 34 by 2, 17. So it should be centered. 17, okay. And now we're gonna do webcam. So we're gonna measure this little tab here. So it's 8 millimeters. And the tab length is roughly so it's an 8 by 4, 4.15. I'm going to have to write this down. A pen? Is there a pen here? Okay, so the tab. Can you guys see that? Not really. It's my drawing. Okay, so it is 8 millimeters this way. 4.15. Okay, you guys should be able to just, it's very bright, I know. There we go. 4.15. And then if we start from the other side, it is 33.75. So if I go this, all right, so let's do this. Okay, so if we make a line that starts here, it'll be 33.75. We can just take this and edit it. So minus 17 plus 33.75. Does that make sense? Yeah, okay. Now we need a vertical line of 4 millimeters. Is there a vertical constraint? Actually, it doesn't matter, right? Let's just make a line. Okay, we'll grab this, edit. Start point starts at x, no, at y minus 4, and y4, it ends, that's 8 millimeters. And then the y point will have to start at the end of this in x. And then x. Wait, what? There we go. All right. Now we come back 4.15. We're going to do 2 lines there. Edit. And X. That. Minus 4.15. And Y4. No. I messed up. Start point should have been here. Pull X plus 4.15. No. What did I do here? This point, okay, doesn't matter. Where is this in X? That's the X. Okay. So there, and then it'll be there minus 4.15, because X negative is that way. There we go. All right, so it's 12.6 and 16.75. 12.6, 16.75, and then Y should be negative, no, it should be 4, right? No, negative 4. Negative 4, negative 4. This is for the manual load. Okay, and then vertical line. This is, I'm making footprints for the light bulbs, basically. Okay, oops. Grab this, edit 12.6. Okay, edit X 12.6. There we go. Now I wish I could trim. not a trim, so you have to draw an arc. To there. And go around to there. Then grab this guy and delete it. Let's draw a new arc. No, well, the arc here. How am I going to do this? I want this crossing point here. I can... Let's try this. Center here. No, that's not accurate. From here. Is it control? Okay. I don't know where to finish this. There. From there to there. Draw my arc from there. To there. There we go. Grab this. This is a lot of work just for silkscreen, by the way. Especially because it really doesn't matter. Grab this. Go down to here. There we go. There's my, let's go edit. H7 bulb socket. There we go. So that's it. There's my H7 bulb socket holder thing. Give me a second here. I just got a text for work, which is stupid. I'll explain to you momentarily. All right. Stupid thing. I get contracts sometimes for outreach to high school kids. Now they want me to do outreach to high school kids when my program is deleted. So I don't understand. Anyways, that's what it is. So save as, and we're gonna put this as H7 bulb pins, sure. All right, so that's it. So that's done. And now I should be able to whip up a couple of PCBs really easily. Apparently you can do more than one PCB, but we'll have to see. So save, there we go. Close this. All right, so we've got two connectors here. So let's run the footprint assignment tool. So these are not LEDs. These will be, if you go uncategorized parts, there should be an H7 bulb with pins. Yeah, really, anode cathode doesn't really matter. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then this, apparently there is those things, connector, a mass. Yeah, so these XT60s that I'm ordering, let me just check the polarity of them. Actually, I don't think it matters. But I will be using this one. Okay, so that's the male. Yeah, that makes sense. Device side. So there, and then I have my uncategorized parts. My screw terminals, yeah, these guys. There we go, okay. And I just need to connect the nets. So 2 grounds. This one there. Ground, and then another label for V in. Simple as simple. All right, that looks good. And now we can turn that into PCB. Okay, and then update from schematic, update PCB, close. So this is what we're working with. So we got 4 of these. I think setting them this way is the way to go. Not super close together. What's my spacing? Grid. Let's go 0.1. Oh, there you go. Well, you're here now. Welcome back. Hopefully this doesn't give us an error. So if I line it up here, line that one up there. The orientation doesn't really matter. So I want to make like straight big wires across. That's why you have naps. Nap away, my friend. Don't let me stop you. So I want to distribute these evenly. I think I can do that. Let's see if I grab all of these. Actually, I'll move this guy. I'll take this guy, I'll move that guy. So these guys, there should be a like horizontal align tools. Place. Align distribute. Distribute horizontally. Okay. Align distribute. Align to vertical center. So I think that's good. And then I'll grab this guy. Let's put that like that. And this guy. Say put that here. It can go a little bit underneath actually, because I think the bulbs are tall enough. So let's put it like there, and then align distribute, vertical center. I'm pretty sure the bulb is tall enough. Here, let's go check. Well, I'm glad you enjoy the live streams. I wanted to be among friends today for obvious reasons. So as long as they're interesting enough and not just spouting rubbish. Well, thank you. All right, so even if I want to fit an XT90, like look at that amount of space. So they're placed this way on the board, so there's tons of room. So I'll be fine. Just not too close to this part. But I think we'll be fine. I might move it just a little bit, just to give myself a little bit more clearance. Trying to limit the size of the boards. These boards are going to be bigger than the PCB minimum maximum size, so they will be a little bit more expensive. But you know what? It's my project. I can cry if I want to. All right, so like that, and then distribute horizontal. Oh, that's good. Vertical center. There we go. I think that'll be good. And also, I know these things, these are a little bit, I gave myself a lot of room on these. So I'm gonna stuff it in there a little bit. Align distribute to vertical center. Okay. So that should be good. So now let's make a board cutout. Edge cuts. They really don't need to be big. You can have a relatively small board. Okay, you know what? Let's go 0. I really don't need this. Okay, 0. I'll go 1, 160 mil looks good. 160. And height 35 would be good. Okay, and then if I grab this, grab all these and just group everything here. Group items, and then if I grab this and I move this, let's say there, and if I grab all this and I go vertical center, so there we are. So that should be fully centered. No bubbles, no troubles. And now all I want to do is put a couple of mounting holes. Let's say like 1, 2, 3. A couple of M3 mounting holes, and then that'll be it. Just put some text, run some wires. Should be good. All right, so M3 mounting holes. So I'll put one on this side. Actually, no, that doesn't work. Can I fit an M3 screw? I can fit an M3 screw in the middle here. There really doesn't need any copper there. So let me just confirm that an M3 screw will fit. You know what, we can try an M4 screw. If an M4 screw fits, an M3 screw fits. So M4 screw fits, therefore an M3 screw will fit in the middle there. So as long as we're not touching the pads. Okay. So we can put it in the middle there. Oh, sweet. Okay, so we're going to work around my other work schedule. Good. Screen, M3. Mounting hole M3. That's kind of big. Whatever, don't care. All right, so paste. Actually, no, I need to do edit. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay, so we take that, copy, paste, and then copy, paste. I think it works. That'll work just fine, actually. So I put one there, and one there. I don't want to put it this way because it'll interfere with that. Okay, so here's what I'll do. Grab this guy, grouping, ungroup, this one, this whole thing. Lock it, so that one's locked. Grab this, move to here, and then I'll grab this one. I think I have to unlock it. Oh crap, I did this before. Shit. So when you lock something, you can't even click it after. So you have to go preferences, and then like it's in the selection. PCB editor. Grids. Display editing options. shoot. So there's a way, because you can't click. Last thing you need is a short. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, I think I'll be okay. There's a way. By default, you can't select locked items. And I don't remember. Oh, nice. You can have property manager. I don't remember how to. Yeah, I know. I did that. I did it last time. It was in preferences, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's common. Mouse and touchpad. Hotkeys, data collection. In the PCB editor. Shit, how do I do that? What browser do I use with you guys again? Brave. There we go. How to be able to select locked items. Layer. I'm so confused. Oh, here. Right there. Locked items. Jeez. Okay, so this and this. Then align distribute. Horizontal center. Align distribute. Vertical center. So that offset it that way. I probably should put it elsewhere. It's probably not a good idea. I'll pop it right in between these two. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll make a predictable grid. So let's take a line. How can you lock this to an angle? Can't. Okay, here's what I'll do. This guy, edit, position, 0, 0. Okay, that's all the way up there. This guy, edit, position 0, and we'll make this, let's say 50. Oops, that was in y-axis. 0. Let's go 40. And this guy 0, and let's make this 80. So there's a predictable distance between them. We'll take these and we're going to group them. Grouping, group items, grab these. And now, kind of independent of where they go. Here, let's take all this. This one we can unlock it. Take all this and group it. Group items. This guy. Oh, let's grab all this. And now we go horizontal center. Vertical center. There. That's far from everything. And on top of that, we can center everything on everything. We're good. Might not be centered because of this. I might put in the visual center. Oops. Yeah, I think I like the visual center better. That looks good. Okay, good. So there. So I'll be more easily able to make a 3D print. All right, let's put some giant ass freaking tracks now. Okay, so let's get a big, I don't know, like 5 millimeter. 5 millimeter. Okay. All right, so V in. Hey, 5 millimeter, big boy. Wait. V in ground. Uh-oh, I assigned the wrong footprints. Shoot. I assigned the wrong footprints. All right. Okay. I don't feel like redoing it because it's going to be a pain in the butt. So let's edit this one. V in. Okay. Edit this one. Ground. Okay. Edit this one. Ground. Okay. Edit this one. Ground. There we go. All right, so we're gonna take, actually we're not gonna route a wire to there because we're just gonna pour. So we're gonna take this wire, 5 millimeter wire here, from here. It's like slightly offset, that's bothering me. Whatever. So, like so. I'm gonna go underneath. Go like so, like so, like so. So why does it not let me have tracks top and bottom? This is what I don't understand. It won't let me have a track on the top and on the bottom. Let's try that. Nope, it deleted the back one. No, it's already selected because look, I have the blue is back and the red is front. Front and back. Button called disable auto delete old track, usually on the left hand side toolbar right underneath the rat's nest control buttons. Because you're drawing, yeah, so it seems to be deleting something. Route. I'll check the preferences. PCB. Grids, origins. So there's something, there is something, there's definitely something here going on. PCB new, left hand side toolbar menu. It's here. That's Properties Manager. Okay, that's okay. What's this? I don't know. Add vias, add rule area. Does anybody work? Wait, you think I should be at work? I'll have you know they just canceled my future contracts at the college, so I am, instead of having 3 jobs now, I only have 2. So there you are. I really don't know. Okay, let's find another. Preferences, general settings, legacy routing options. Okay, let's try this. PCB new, preferences, general settings. Preferences, general settings. There's no general. Common. You're on disability. Yeah. I mean, it sucks that you have a disability, but at least you get some amount of money. When you start the routing tool, remove redundant tracks. Right-click, select interactive router settings. That will bring up the menu. Remove redundant tracks. Okay. There we go. Let's see if that works. So back copper. Oops. And now front copper. There we go. We got both now. I was on disability, the insurance ran out. Just bought the ebook, then KiCad 8 came out. I think they're, like, the principles are very similar or the same. Want more copper. Give me more copper. I want as much copper as possible. Give me all of the copper. Okay, so now we can do pore zones. Okay, pore zones. Filled zone. Up. So back copper will be 1 net. Solid, no thermal reliefs. Okay. So that's good. And then we want to do one more. Front copper, V in. There we go. So that should be fairly chunky. Oh, I forgot to. Oh no. Solid. There we go. That should be a fairly chunky situation there. Creality V3 SE waiting to be shipped. I can print enclosures. Very nice. Congratulations on that. I am waiting for my Voron V0 still. It's not, it hasn't even moved yet. Front copper. Is V in front copper or back copper? Wait, what? Okay, front copper. So I probably want to put No, that's front copper. It's already there. Back copper. Back copper. Like this. Front copper. Like this. We've got to put as much copper as we can. There we go. So this looks kind of done. We're going to put some text. 318. That's actually really cheap. Current draw motor meter started glowing inside. It was on the wrong value. Whoopsies. Burnt out a resistor. Time to replace it. So what do you guys think? This will be a nice board, and then I'll just change the configuration a little bit. And we could do the same thing. We can do a new board. Can you do, what does append board mean? I don't know, whatever. This is the important one. So let's put some text. Text. We'll put the text on the front mask because I like having copper text. Simple electronics says, what do we say again? 48 volt analog load. Okay. Change that to 223. There we go. Oh, no. Grab this. Grab this. Lock these. Did I select this? Yeah. Select this, this. And I want this. Line distribute. Horizontal center. There we go. Free shipping, 1 roll of filament. Hey, that's, you can't lose, man. A roll of filament's like 18 bucks or something. So that's good. All right, and on the front mask, we're gonna put text here. Oh, front mask, text. Ground, be in. Two, 3. Like this, and then grab this, lock it, this, and then vertical center. There we go. And then we're gonna copy and paste. Right here. Edit it. Just want 1 ground and 1 V in. Okay, and then this, that, and then align. Vertical center. Let's check what it looks like. View 3D viewer. I think that looks good. If I use black solder mask, it should work pretty well. Hopefully PCBWay doesn't complain that the pads are one over the other. But that looks pretty good. So now we just need to do this same format and make multiple copies. So let's see what else we want. We'll take this, we'll copy, and we'll paste it at the same spot. And we'll flip, change side. It didn't go. Hold on. Take this guy and lock it. And then take this guy, and then distribute horizontal center, distribute vertical center. There we go. 3D viewer on the back as well. I think that should look pretty good. All right, so I've got mounting holes. I've got everything. Maybe I should mark the mounting holes as well. That's probably a good idea. We'll do that in the front silk screen. Actually, the back silk screen, probably a better idea. Text, 40 millimeter M3 hole spacing. And what is my board size again? I'll check that in a minute. Cancel. It is 35 by 160. Edit. 35 millimeter by 160 millimeter PCB. Just giving myself notes. 1.5. Align distribute. Horizontal center. There we go. Panels? What do you mean panels? View 3D viewer. There we go. All right, so now panelize, get more boards on. Well, no, it's too big because it's 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters. And this is already, the board is 16 centimeters. So it's already too big. So I'm probably going to end up with 5 of them. What sucks too is it's kind of expensive. So I'm going to end up paying customs because it's going to be, I'm going to order 3 of these boards. Okay, so if I save this, and then if I plot them, right, and I go plot and generate drill files, generate drill file, close. Okay, so this will finalize the design. Switch you away while I browse my computer. Project. Okay, date modified. Be all of these. All right, so I made, let's go. I made a file called analog load 48 volts. So let's modify this now. Can I go save a copy? Analog load 48V, like that. Board copied to. Okay. All right. Now, if I want to make this a 24 volt load, if I just change that, edit. Hold on. Let me think about this. Positive. No, need to edit this. So I delete this track, delete this track, delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this. All right. So I changed this one, change that to net ground, change this to net ground. Okay. Change this to net VIN. Change this to net VIN. Okay. Now we've got a dual 24 volt thing going on. And we can even add, so ground is blue, so we'll go in red. We'll increase the size of that, increase the size of that, and then go there, increase the size of that, increase the size of that. So now we've got a 48 volt, a 24 volt load. So if we change this text to say 24 volt, and then we check the back mask. Oh, it's already front mask. 24. Something about that looks wrong. Okay, let's figure it out here. Let's go view 3D viewer. Okay, so VIN is here, and it ties to this. That ties to this, which then goes over to here, which is ground. On the back side should be, yeah, flush. So that is a 24 volt load. And then this is VIN, which is coming from here or here, doesn't matter. It goes across to there, there to ground, should be solid over here. There we go, that's ground. So that it should be good. Should be good. Okay, so now if I save a copy, analog load 24 volts. Okay. And then I can change these guys. I can just delete all this stuff. Here, I'll remove the like that. Actually, I can just do that. That's fine. Actually, no, they're different nets. I'm going to delete everything. Okay, so I changed this one to net ground. This one can do a transformer on a PCB even just for testing development. Things are so expensive. What do you mean a transformer? Like you can do a voltage. You can induce voltages from one side of the. Oops, that's not ground. That has to be VIN. VIN. Okay. Edit. VIN. Okay. This has to be ground. And ground. Okay. And this has to be VIN. Okay, and then VIN. Okay. Okay, ground, VIN, VIN, ground, ground, VIN, VIN, ground. Okay, so ground needs red. So here, ground needs red. Ground needs red. VIN needs blue. 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 And there we go. So now we have a 12-volt load. Variable as long as you give it. Yeah, I mean, I think you can definitely do that. I don't know how successful it would be. Like, it might be a little dangerous. To go from AC to DC, for example. Okay, and then file, save a copy. Analog load, 12 volts. Now here's the real, I didn't plot. So this is weird, because I didn't actually plot the other ones. So let's see, if I plot this, what happens? So plot, generate drill files, drill file, close. Okay, so now I got this stuff. This is weird. Gerber. I don't have the drilling file. Generate drill files. Generate drill file. Close. I have to grab the drill files myself. PRL. Oh, there they are. Okay. 7-zip. Analog load.zip. Rename analog load. Oh. Rename load 12 volts. .zip. Wanting AC to AC. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not the right person to ask for sure. I am definitely abusing of KiCad's capabilities here. Okay, now if I load, can I open? What happens if I append board? How do I open 12 volts? I'm missing the 24 volt. Oh yes, it all saved. Oh, this is awesome. You make 3 PCBs, 1 project. All right, now plot this. Generate drill files. Close. Now I should get, oh yes. Zip. Add to analog load.zip. Rename analog load 24 volts. All right. Now here's the question. How much are these going to cost? Quote now. PCB instant quote. Quick order PCBs. Add Gerber file. Navigate to my... I'm doing this off camera. I don't want to, you know, leak my address. Oh shit, I should sign in, whatever. Okay, they're not super expensive. Instant quote. Quick order PCB, add Gerber, 48 volts. They are $21. Canada. $21 US for 5. Let's see, can I get 10 for 21? 10 are $24. Let's see if I get black solder mask. Yeah. Like so. Remove product number. Yes. $26.17. Maybe I'll be reasonable. I'll just get 5. I don't need the difference between 5 and 10. So 10 is 22.53. No, sorry, 26.17. And it's 22.53 for 5. That's cheap. That's with removing the whatchamacallit, the naming stuff. Okay, save to cart. Agree. So, yeah, I'm gonna be paying taxes on it coming in the country though. $20 for shipping. $20 for the fast shipping. You don't have to pay for the fast shipping. The thing is, PCBWay provides the fast shipping for me, so let me see. Add Gerber file, 24 volts, open. Okay, 5. Pick a different color for that one. Blue. Remove that. Remove that. The cheap shipping to Canada is $7.03. So, yeah. PCBWay pays the faster shipping, which is really nice of them. Save to cart. Agree. PCB instant quote. I'm going to be ordering like a whole bunch of PCBs. Quick order PCBs, add Gerber file, 12 volts. So yeah, I'll just get five of each. It's a couple bucks less. Honestly, I don't really need that many. Red. There. Yep, remove that number. Save to cart, agree. 22.53. So we're looking at $65 US for 15 boards plus the shipping. But they're big boards, right? They're not the small size. Yeah, regular mail is $7. Peter, there's no problem mounting a transformer to PCB. No, he wants the PCB to be a transformer, not to be mounted. That's what he wants. I will show you guys something though. If we go over here. So if I go to PCBWay.com and then shared projects, and then if you search op amp, so this one here, I'm going to order this as well because I want to do some op amp fun stuff. So that's the plan. I need to go positive and negative though, right? Single rail. I'm gonna have to do, gonna have to find a way to do a negative voltage. And there's almost no snow here. How do I generate a negative voltage, folks? What do I do? Op amp power supply. How do I search for Is there something I can search for that'll give me a split rail power supply? Just the potential? Is that low current though? Wait, can my Unity power supply do negative voltages? Let me see. It's plugged in, so I'm just gonna turn it on. Channel 1, voltage. Let's move over. No, can't do negative. Okay. Transformer with center tap. Is there something easier? Split rail. Okay, what? Hello, I'm here. Okay. What about this? What does this do? Output plus minus 10 volts. Plus minus 5. So I can get some of these, right? Okay, low output current. Unibyte sort of sounds like the Friendly Giant. Yeah. To me, he sounded like Brian Cox, the actor. This guy in, Born Identity. That's so in my head. This is what he looks like. So that looks like it does both. It's going to be expensive though. Let me check how much it costs for real when I'm logged in. $5. No terminals. Add like 17 cents for terminals. 2. Add to cart. There we go. Sold. That's easy. Yeah, I don't have a transformer. Might get some of these guys too. Let's see how much they cost. I have never dealt with op amps and negative voltage rails and stuff like that, so. All right, so let's go. So these are $5 a pop. So let's go plus minus 5 volts, add to cart. Plus minus 10 volts, add to cart. And there we go. So I got a whole bunch of things. Top PCB, never been to the store before. I don't see a top PCB. Here, and I'll just put this in my cart. I'm sure Elaine will be thrilled. Silk screen, white, solder mask. Whoa. Why is purple so expensive? Red. White, no. Via's silkscreen white, 1 ounce copper. Submit. There we go. So now my cart has 4 frickin' PCBs. And the Unibyte ones only added $5. These are only $5 for 10, which is awesome. Elaine is my contact at PCBWay. You think they're going to explode? I think they're fine. These guys? Oh, top PCB, this store. I mean, I'm going to try it. Hopefully it works. Maybe we can measure the ripple and the noise on my new oscilloscope. So yeah, I'm going to get a couple of these and give them a shot. So yeah, KiCad is done for today. I'm so glad I was able to make all these different things. 3D viewer. Beautiful. So I'm going to have an army of these. We can even make the cases for them right away because we already know the spacing and everything. I mean, that is the thing is you have to suss out. Okay, let me collect my thoughts here. Let me collect my thoughts. So, I like cheap stuff, right? It's clear I like cheap stuff. But to tell others that this cheap stuff is good, I bet there's a way to get split rail out of your new power supply. I'll check, but I've read the instruction manual on the multimeter because I think that's where I'm going to start, and it is long, right? There's a lot of things to learn. So the power supply, I feel, is going to be even more things to learn. But anyways, so as I was saying, I like cheap stuff. But in order to recommend cheap stuff to others, you need a way to confirm that the cheap stuff will do the job. And in order to confirm that the cheap stuff will do the job, you need more expensive stuff to test it. So me accepting stuff from Unity, for example, means I'll be able to more accurately assess if people should buy the cheap stuff or not. I think so. So that's my thought. Yeah, I might be able to do split rail. I mean, the thing is, the multimeter manual was like 60 pages. I feel like the power supply manual will be like 200. So it is what it is, right? I'm going to contact Elaine tonight. Hopefully those PCBs will be in next week, because I'd really like to finish the video on this. And we can do a couple more interesting videos, like we can draw down some lithium polymer batteries and stuff like that with these massive loads, right? Because in principle, if these guys are all in series, we'll be able to pull 55 watts at whatever volts. I hoard expensive equipment that I can get for cheap from eBay. Yeah, so I was looking, as a Canadian though, and you should know this, it sucks to find anything and get it shipped here. Like, I was looking a long time ago, Dave Jones said, you know, made a video on finding cheap oscilloscopes. And I found cheap oscilloscopes on eBay, but the shipping was like $200. So yeah, the cheap oscilloscope only cost you $100 and some bucks, but then it was $200 shipping. You might as well just get a Rigol at that point. Look in the index of the PSU manual. Okay, let's do that. It is UDP 3305S. UDP 3305S. Up. UDP 3305S. This one. What's the difference between the S and the SE? Performance series. Huh. Okay. If we go to documentation. Documentation, user manual. All right, so let's see. Maximum voltage and current. Output. I didn't see the index. Where's the index? Toronto surplus and EDI in Canada are only about $50 shipping for that sort of stuff, but you have to know what you're buying in case you need some love, yeah. Grounding, yeah. Product overview. Okay, they don't have an index. Okay. Features. Okay, so they only have the word negative or nega 5 times negative. Connect the load, negative, negative, and negative. Okay. How about split? They don't have split. Rail. They don't have rail. Okay, where do I... It's only 31 pages. That's not a lot. So, trigger... Okay, I guess we'll go through all the pages. Okay, so... Yeah, so they're showing maximum... Okay, we'll check the features. Maximum power 373, 4-channel, okay, independent output switch, load regulation, output ripple noise, internal series parallel connection, output function, okay, voltage and current linear program functions, display, yeah, interfaces, waveform display function. The instrument can display the output voltage current waveform in real time, cooperate with the digital display of the voltage. Yeah, yeah. Fan speed, fan fault detection, save and recall, 5-digit voltage, 4-digit current, high precision display, which is freaking crazy. Key locks, then. I don't know if there's... You can do negative rail. I feel like there is no negative rail. Wave, that's a waveform. Hello, Miss Reacts. I don't think you can do a negative rail. It doesn't look like it. Cleaning, power and run, output terminals. Each channel can be used as independent. When channel 1 and 2 are connected in series or parallel, pay attention to the wiring method. So that's series out. That's parallel out. I guess you have to set them to parallel. Green indicator of each channel indicates the constant current. The constant voltage mode, the red is the constant current. Layout, on, off, front panel operations. I don't think you can set it to negative value. Use thick wires to connect the load to the selected channel. Yeah, thanks. Load with the channel output terminals corresponding channel. Yep. Polarity, voltage, current. To just be injected, rotate the knob. Current, press that way. Turn on the output. Check the output mode. Higher voltages can be provided when 2 or more insulated channels are connected in series. Yeah, higher currents can be provided when 2 or more insulated channels are connected in parallel. Series power supply, series and parallel connections do not require external wiring. Press SER for series or para for parallel. Limited to the series and parallel connections between channel 1 and 2. If users need to connect series power supply in series and parallel with other power supply channels. They can do it with external wiring. That's pretty cool. Nice. Very nice all at the same time. That's really cool that you can do parallel and series without external wiring. They even have a little diagram that shows up on the screen. Series mode, yep. Turn on the output, 1 or 2 to enter parallel mode. No. No, it doesn't. How does it, if you can put them in parallel, it's one setting. You get 0 volts here, or you get 24 volts here and 0 volt here. It does not solve my negative voltage. No, I don't think you can do it. Yeah, no negative rail. Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, it is what it is. It's not. It's just not made. It's not meant for that. So the only thing I worry is that these cheap split rail power supplies that I'm going to order, they might induce a lot of noise into the system. So we'll have to see. 2 channels in series. The middle is ground. No, you know you lose access to them. And also, I don't know how they're internally connected. Because, like, you could put that in series with that and then use, like, the middle and the ground, maybe. But anyways, this one only goes, like, 6 volts. The other thing is I really, really don't want to burn out this, this power supply. I cannot afford to replace it if I do an oopsies. That's expensive. That's more than the whole Voron cost me. Which, by the way, is my Voron. I'm sort of worried because my Voron has still not been received by UPS. It just says label created. Center is ground to the earth, not to negative. Yeah, but it's okay. I'll order those cheap split rail power supplies. I know Pile of Stuff has been messing with them, like these kinds of things. So I'll mess with that and see what happens. They'll make good videos on their own too. Yeah, I wouldn't risk it either, Franco. It's too expensive. College is past review. Okay, so the college is working around my schedule, which is nice. I still don't know why they want me to come in and advertise a program that no longer exists, but whatever. we just do what we do, and that's it. So yeah, hopefully I don't burn the crap out of these things. They're only a couple of milliamps, though. 20 watts. That's not too bad. use scope to look at the ripple of those boards. Yeah. Yeah, I need to get more familiar with probing techniques, because if you probe wrong, people get upset at you. But all right, I think that's probably going to be it for today. We did get some PCBWay stuff done, which is always nice. May be able to be in before the end of the month, which will be super nice. So yeah, probably going to end it here. Thanks for being here, everyone. Appreciate the company, especially in these strange times. Let's see, what is tomorrow? Tomorrow is Thursday. I won't be on Thursday or Friday. We'll see about Saturday, though. So I hope you all have a great day and great end of your week. Yeah, we'll catch you on the next ones. See you, folks.